Today in Portland, allegations of misleading petition tactics are raising the temperature on a ballot push to shift climate dollars into police hiring. And yes, there is a binder clip involved. This is the City Report with Dean Bark in Portland, Oregon. Let's dive in. Let's start with this. Allegations have surfaced that canvassers gathering signatures for a public safety ballot initiative are misleading Portlanders about what they are signing. The initiative would redirect money from the Clean Energy Community Benefits Fund, the city program created in 2018 to support climate justice projects, to the Portland Police Bureau, primarily to hire more officers. Fieldworks, a Washington, D.C.-based firm that manages signature drives, is running the collection effort. Petitioners started gathering signatures on May 4th, and complaints arrived by June 1st. Those complaints say some canvassers were told to emphasize faster 911 response and general safety while muting or obscuring the word police on the petition itself. One example alleges a binder clip was used to cover the term. That is, not exactly subtle. Backers include Portland's police union, the labor group representing rank-and-file officers, along with several prominent local figures. They are racing to meet a July deadline for signatures. Complaints have been filed with state and city election authorities, who can investigate whether rules were violated. The key disputed point right now is the extent to which canvassers were intentionally misleading signers. That remains under review. Time to dig into the details. The stakes here are clear. On one side, supporters argue that adding officers will improve emergency response. On the other, opponents see a raid on a climate justice fund built to deliver long-term environmental and community benefits. That tension, public safety versus environmental priorities, is the heart of this fight. If proven, misleading tactics would undermine public trust in the democratic process. Let's not overcomplicate this. What's the takeaway? If you are approached to sign any petition, you can take the time to read the full text before you put pen to paper. No one should rush you. And expect more scrutiny of signature gathering as the campaign pushes toward that July cutoff. Looks like a binder clip just filed for hazard pay. Let's pivot to the next story. Portland City Council has adopted a new ordinance to boost transparency in policing. An ordinance is a city law. This one bars officers from wearing facial coverings and requires visible identification while on duty, with narrow exceptions like preventing the spread of illness or other specific operational needs. It aligns with Oregon state law. The council passed the measure on May 28th. It was a response to community concerns about officers and other agents who could not be identified during past operations, which, did little to build confidence, and that surprised many. The city cannot extend this rule to federal agents such as ICE, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Local police cannot enforce the rule on federal agents. Supporters say the law strengthens accountability and reduces the risk of impersonation. Officers still have limited flexibility to protect health or safety in specific cases. But there is a clear asterisk. Excluding federal agents creates a transparency gap, and that is the headline. Call it like it is. It's a city-level fix that stops at the city line of authority. Moving on. In local media news, The Mercury, a Portland-based publication, just collected 6 journalism awards for its work in 2025 from the Society of Professional Journalists, the national organization recognizing excellence in reporting. Categories included general excellence, review, breaking news reporting, crime and law enforcement reporting, feature, and arts and culture reporting. Notable nods include writer Nolan Parker's album review took first place, and breaking news reporter Jeremiah Hayden was recognized for coverage of the Portland Housing Bureau director being placed on leave. Other honored pieces dug into policing and mental health crises, Portland's food culture, and efforts to revive the city as a music hub. That's the story right there, a newsroom connecting dots across culture, policy, and daily life. The broader point is this: strong local journalism pressures power, elevates community voices, and frankly keeps the lights on in civic life. The Mercury's haul underscores that value. Not bad for a team probably running on coffee and deadlines. There you have it, from the signature fight over police funding to a new transparency law and a newsroom win. That's your report for today. This is Dean Bark for the City Report with Dean Bark in Portland. Back tomorrow with more updates.